Good afternoon everyone, and today we are going to start adaptation in animals and plants. So first we will see what is adaptation and what animals and plants. Okay. So first we will see adaptation in animals. Adaptations in animals. Okay, so adaptation in animals. First topic is habitat. What is habitat? Habitat. So what is habitat? Habitat is suppose some people love to be outside playing. Some children are going outside to play. They are saying in your area, in this area, we can see which animals in this area. We can see dog, then cow, then dog, cow and cat, snake, etc. Okay? So, in this area we can see only this much of animals. In different area, different kinds of animals are living. Suppose this. Okay. Suppose this is in this area, in our area this dog, cow, cat, snake, etc. are living. And in what happens in desert? Desert is a place. There Thar desert, Sahara desert. So it is a place we can find camels. Then desert snakes. Desert snakes, etc. So we can find different types of animals in different place. This is called habitat. Suppose cold desert. Cold desert. In Antarctica, one example it is Antarctica. Antarctica. And animals are there. Polar bears. Sorry, no, penguins. Penguins. And in Arctic region, which animals? Polar bears. Polar bears. So in different places, different animals are living. This is only called habitat. This is only called habitat. So in zoo you will see. Zoo is a place. All the animals are there. Snake, lion, etc. Okay? Or in jungle you will see. Jungle. You will see lion, tiger and different kinds of wild animals. So this is called habitat. In different places, different animals are living. This is only called habitat. Okay? Okay, so now we will see more about habitats. We will see suppose habitat. Here I am. Habitat. Okay, so habitats are of two types. Habitats are of two types. Terrestrial animals or aquatic animals. They are of two types: terrestrial animals and aquatic animals. What's the difference between these? See, terrestrial animals can be in forests and in Arctic region. Arctic region. These are two examples. And these aquatic animals can live in oceans, seas, then lakes, river, or another body of water. Body of. So it can. So what is difference between these two types of habitats? Terrestrial animals. What is it? Okay. So terrestrial animals. Terrestrial animals that live on land. Terrestrial animals are called that live on land. And aquatic animals are called as that live in oceans, seas. Okay? And one more example, ponds. Okay? So in this terrestrial animals can live in forest, Arctic region, deserts, and mountains. Okay? So habitats are of two types. Terrestrial animals and aquatic animals. Terrestrial animals are found in one place: forest, Arctic region, desert, mountains. Then aquatic animals: ocean, seas, lakes, river, and another body of water like pond. Okay? So give me one more example. Like in a forest. Forest, for example, tiger. Then Arctic region, polar bears. Okay, then deserts, camel. And then mountains. Okay. So these are the adaptations of aquatic animals: ocean, seas, lakes, river, and another body of water like ponds. Example: whales, shark, lionfish, and fish, octopus. Okay? So this is called habitat. Habitat is one of the place that animals live in that place and they survive in that place according to their survival units and behavioral acquired. So this is called habitats. Let's move to the next part. Okay, so terrestrial animals means that live on land and aquatic animals means that live in water. So let's learn that some points about these. Okay, so we have seen that habitats are of two types. Okay, now we will study animals that live in desert. Animals that 9. Okay, so deserts are very hot in sorry deserts are very hot in day and cooler in night. So this deserts, animals such as camels, snakes and another species of lizards live in deserts. And camels are also known as camels, ship of desert. Keep this in mind. Camels are also known as ship of desert. Ship of desert. Okay. Then animals such as I told them. What these ship of deserts, camels are known as ship of deserts. Deserts are hot in day and cooler at night. Okay, so do you know that camels can drink in one time 46 liters of water. 46 liters of water in one time. And where they store the food and water in their hump. In their hump. We don't have hump, but camels have hump. Like this it will. Camels here and it will be like this. So this is called hump. This is called hump. I will draw a diagram and I will show. So that is called hump in camels. So camels store their fats and waters in hump and they can live without water for 6 to 7 months. 5 to 6 to 7 months. They can live without water. And food. Because they store their food in their hump. So they don't need to eat much after this food. And camels now okay. So now it is time to draw and diagram and show what is the use of the different parts of camels and what is the use of that. So let's see the diagram. Okay, so this is the diagram and we are going to see different parts of camels which are useful. So first is this one, ears. Ears. Ears have hair to protect, not to let go the dust particles. The dust. Okay. So this is the use of the ears. Okay. And nostrils. Nostrils are used have to protect from entering the dust. Okay, and one more. Eyelaces dust. So suppose these ears and nostrils and eyes are to protect the camel from dust. And this one. Yes. The color of their body, have to blend in their surrounding. Okay? Then white feet, I will explain. White feet to walk in sand without sinking. Okay? And hum stores fat as source of energy. Okay. So now it's time to explain. So all body parts is written here. Just have to explain. Okay. Okay. One is left. This is nostrils and this is mouth. Thick lips are to eat thorny plants without pain. Okay? Now it's time to explain. So first is the color of their body have to blend in their surrounding. This color is in desert also. The desert is covered with sand and camels have their color to blend in their surroundings. So this is helpful. And nostrils have to protect from entering the dust. We are breathing now. Suppose we are breathing, and if we have air, if we are breathing, the dust also coming with the oxygen, and the hair is present here. So hair stop the dust and enter only let go the oxygen only. And if we breathe to our mouth has no hair, so dust particles also will be moving in our body. So this is nostrils have to protect from entering the dust. They have, okay? And ears have hair to protect, do not let go dust. We have? No, we don't have. But old people have hair in their ears. Some people don't have, but camels have hair in their ears, not let go the dust. Okay. Their mouth. Thick lips are allowed to eat the thorny plants like cactus in the deserts without pain. Thick lips and tongue. Eyelashes to protect from dust. Eyelashes, here we can see some hair is there. That is called eyelashes. So it is protected. Okay, hum stores fat as source of energy. I told. White feet and strong legs. Okay, right there. To walk and stand without sinking. What it is helping? All okay? Not sinking. Okay. So this is the helpful parts of camel. This is the camel. Don't mean that I have drawn a fox. Okay? This is camel only. Okay. Now we will see polar bears. Okay? Adaptation in animals that live in Arctic region. Are you able to see the board which I have written in small letters? Okay. Okay, so now we will see adaptation in adaptations in movement. Okay? So, and more of the animals have two limbs. Living beings have two limbs. What are they? Movement. How we are moving. The animals, how they are moving. So, see, if I draw okay, I will draw only like an animal. Just suppose this is a lion. Okay, this is a lion, and I have drawn. Okay. Okay, suppose this is a lion. So here they have two legs, and again two legs, and in back two legs. So these first two legs are called forelimbs. Forelimbs. And back two legs are called hind limbs. Okay? Okay? So in humans, if we see humans, okay, suppose this is a human. Okay? Okay? So this is a human. If the human will do like this, suppose like an animal, this human is doing like this. Okay? This human is doing like this. Keeping the hands like this and standing like this. So, if the human is doing like this, suppose this is only called animal. So, these are called forelimbs, and these backs are called hind limbs. And in the humans also, these two limbs are there. These two are forelimbs, and these two are hind limbs. Okay? So suppose this is legs, and these are hands. Hands, four limbs in humans. Four limbs are used to hold objects. Suppose I am holding this marker. These are my four limbs, and these are my hind limbs. So the human have four limbs to hold objects. Okay, this boy is holding objects, and feet and hind limbs to walk and run in, and four limbs to hold object and hind limbs to run, walk, etc. So these are called forelimbs and hind limbs. Suppose this is an lion. Okay, so these two are called forelimbs, and these back are called hind limbs. Okay. Name an animal that have forelimbs and hind limbs. Suppose you will tell. Already tiger. Any animal you will tell. But if I ask that, tell me any limbless animal. Limbless means don't have any limbs. You will tell kangaroos. No, kangaroos have limbs. Snakes have. So correct answer is snakes. Snakes is an animal that don't have limbs. That is called the limbless animal. Write one thing. Snakes are also called limbless animals. Okay? Snakes are also called limbless animals. So this is called adaptation in humans. Next topic is adaptation based on feeding habits. Take one screenshot. And if you are liking this video, kindly like and share this video. This is Sunday special class. Adaptations in animals and plants. Okay. So now we will see adaptation based on feeding habits. So now we will see adaptation based on their feeding habits. Adaptations based on their feeding habits. Feeding habits. Okay? So, adaptation based on their feeding habits. First, we will see different kinds of animals. First kind, there are 3 types. Okay? First is herbivores. Herbivores. Okay? Then, herbivores are the animals that eat only plant or plant parts. Herbivores are the animals that eat only plant like grass, trees and plants, flowers. So herbivores are the animals that eat only plant parts or plants. We will see their teeth, how their teeth is developed. See, okay, sharp incisors, and well developed premolars. Sorry, these not. Sharp incisors to pull out plants or plants parts and well developed premolars and molars to grind it. Okay? So herbivores have the sharp incisors and they don't have canines. Have well developed premolars and molars to grind. I will show the teeth here. Okay. I will show the teeth. See this teeth. Okay. Wait a minute. this teeth. So this have a sharp incisors and strong premolars and molars to grind it, and they don't have caries. So they have sharp incisors and strong, well developed premolars and molars to grind it. Okay, and here it is a herbivoral, well developed incisors, molars and premolars. Okay. Now, so we have seen herbivorous. Now we will see second one is carnivorous. 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 Okay. Okay. So carnivorous have well developed canines to tear the flesh and to grind. Okay. So carnivorous, like example of herbivorous is cow and sheep, and example of carnivorous is fox, tiger. Okay, and in birds also fox, eagle. Okay, have beaks and talons. Okay, so I will show the teeth of the carnivores. See, 1 minute. This one, this teeth. Okay, so it has, see written here, a carnivorous, well developed canines. Here written, these animals eat the flesh of other animals. Some example of carnivorous have lions, tigers, cats, wolves. For tearing flesh, they have a sharp incisors, see, and strong premolars to grind. So this is called carnivores. And third is omnivorous. Okay, so what we are? We are omnivorous because we have teeth like this. We have well developed all teeth. Omnivorous, living beings eat both meat and plants, are called what? Omnivorous. That eat both meat and plants are called omnivores. Such examples are bears and humans. Okay, so I will show the teeth of omnivores. See here. Okay, so like human it is only showing. Here is the incisors and here canis, premolars. So blue color is incisors, orange color is canis, and yellow color is premolars, and brown color is molars. Okay, so it is written, an omnivorous, all teeth types moderately developed. Okay, so this is called. So terrestrial animals and aquatic animals. We have studied these all in terrestrial animals and we are going to study now aquatic animals. Okay. Okay, so now we have reached to adaptation in aquatic animals. Now we will see adaptations in movement. Adaptations in movement. So suppose, give an example of an aquatic animal. Simply you will give fish. Okay, I will also give fish. So fish I will draw like this. Okay. Okay. So this is fish. Okay. So this is called fish. What is this and what is this? This is tail fin. Tail fin. And this is tail fin and this is fin. Tail fin. So these fins, let's suppose fin. Okay, so fish have two fins. What they have? Two fins. One is fin and second is tail fin. Okay, so when fish is moving, they have to balance. Okay, when a child got birth, they will move like only. They will go here, they will go here. So they have to balance first. They will walk like this. Then only they will. One toy is coming now that they are learning how to walk. So they have to maintain balance. So that only in fish also. Fish have to maintain their balance. So these two fins help them to balance and move in water. And this tail fin to move direction. Suppose I am moving these, I can use these hands to change my directions and my legs to change my direction. But these fish have tail fin to change their direction. Change their direction. Okay. So this is only. See, I am showing you one. See. This one. This is fish and this back fin is called tail fin and these two fins are called fins. Okay. See, there is written here. See here. Adaptations in movement. Fish have two fins to swim and maintain. See. Their balance and a tail fin to change their direction. They have a gas filled called swim bladder. So they have a gas filled organ called swim bladder help them float at the desired depth of water. So gas filled organ, swim bladder. So in different kinds of fish you give me. Different kinds of fish. First is fish only. You give me fish. Then shark you will give me. Okay, shark I will accept. In third, only three I get waves. Okay. So, what is called swim bladder? Swim bladder. If we go in deep, if we go in water, we will see some fish in the surface of the water only. In here only the fishes will be there, not inside the water. Depth, you don't know, inside the water. Not so deep in the water that these fish can be found. Okay. So this swim bladder is to use and keep on that depth only. Okay, at the maintaining depth. Okay, and shark can be go deep in the water. So shark can be go. Okay, so they have also swim bladder. Then waves can go deep inside the oceans. Or whales can be found in oceans only, seas only, not in lakes. Sharks can be found in lakes and seas and oceans. Fish can be found in oceans, seas, rivers, ponds. So fish is found in all the water bodies. Okay. In SST class, we will see water bodies, landforms. In the next video, now we are studying this. Okay, so this is called swim bladder. Okay, so what is estivation? The next topic is what is estivation? It's not only an beach. What is estivation? What is estivation? Answer is some animals remain inactive during summers this is called estivation. Okay, an example are we will give example here, crocodiles and salamanders. Okay, so what is estivation? Some animals remain lazy in summers. They can't move. They are sleeping always. So some animals remain inactive during summer, lazy during summer. This is called estivation. So, for example, crocodiles and salamanders. Okay, so we have completed the adaptations in animals. Now we are going to see adaptations in plants. Okay. Let's go. So now we have reached to adaptation in plants. Like we have studied adaptation in animals, same base topic. We have studied adaptation in terrestrial animals and adaptation in aquatic animals. Same is that. No difference. Adaptation in terrestrial plants and adaptation in aquatic plants we will study. See one thing. Adaptation in plants. Terrestrial plants. There are two types of plants. Terrestrial plants and aquatic plants. First we will see terrestrial plants. Terrestrial plants. Okay. What are the coming in terrestrial plants? Can you give me examples? See, many types, 5 types. First is plants in deserts. Then plants in marshy areas. Then plants in hilly areas. Hilly areas. Then plants in plains. Plants in plains. Then plants in coastal areas. So, first is plants in deserts, plants in plains, plants in hilly areas, plants in marshy areas, and plants in coastal areas. So, these are the terrestrial plant types of adaptation in plants. Okay? Oh. So, how many types of that? 5. Adaptation. Plants in desert, plants in plain, plant in hilly area, plant in marshy area, and plant in coastal areas. Okay. So, now we are going to study one by one. Plants in deserts we are going to study first. Okay, so plants in deserts. Deserts are the place that first we will see. Deserts are the place that receive less or no rainfall. Okay, their roots are more developed than other areas. And see this. There we can find which plants. I think cactus and prickly pear. Prickly pear and what we can find only with the I know I can find only these two. I don't know more plant names, but I know only these two: prickly pear and cactus. So what we will say the desert in Hindi? Kohra Ghat. We will say deserts in Hindi. Kohra Ghat. Okay? So the leaves are reduced to thin, sharp spines, and the second is the spongy stems. With the plants, which plants? What the plants? Some plants are living in deserts. Which plants are living in deserts? They have stems modified. Okay? They have the leaves are to reduce and thin sharp spine to modify. Okay? And second is the spongy stem to reduce the loss of water. These two. Okay? So next is we will study plants in marshy areas. Okay? Plants in marshy areas we are going to study. Okay. So plants in marshy areas, the land that is present near the seas or oceans, that is called marshy land. The soil Okay? The roots of these plants grow above the clay soil to breathe. Okay? These plants, marshy areas. Okay? So see, marshy areas are also called. From the beginning I am explaining. Are also called, don't get confused, marshy lands. Then the roots of these plants grow above the clay soil to breathe. Okay? The roots of these plants grow above the clay soil to breathe. So these are the use of marshy areas. So mangrove trees are the most common example of the plants in marshy areas. Now we are going to study adaptation in aquatic plants. Adaptation in aquatic plants. Take one screenshot. So first write my one thing before you go. Mangrove trees. Mangrove trees are the most common trees in marshy areas. Okay? No. Now we are going to study the plants in aquatic adaptation in aquatic plants. I want to show you the pictures. See. Okay? See this cactus and palm tree. Okay? Palm tree that live in deserts. And I want to show that marshy areas, breathing roots and stilt roots. These are roots of mangrove trees. Okay. So now we are going to study aquatic plants. The main. Okay. So plants in adaptation in aquatic plants are of two types. What are they? Floating plants. Floating plants and fixed plants. Floating plants and fixed plants. Okay. So floating plants. So what is the meaning of floating plant? Don't take this plants. Okay. What is the meaning of floating? Terrena. So these plants float on the surface of the water as they are known as floating plants. The roots of these plants are not fixed in the soil at the bottom and they have light bodies. Don't think that they have a light in their body. They have light body means halka body to float on the surface of the water so that they can't sink. Okay. So I will show the picture of floating plants. See. Kindly find this. What is this? His name is written water hyacinth. This is a floating plants. Okay. So now we are going to see fixed plants. Okay. So these plants we can see on the surface of the water, but they can't float like this plant is there, and roots are going. What is happening here? So these are fixed plants, and this is floating plants. Okay. They have a long hollow stem and that is light and flexible. So what is an example of fixed plants? Water lily. Water lily or lily. I will show the picture. See. Water lily. See here written now, water lily. Like this it will be. Okay? So this is called adaptation in aquatic plants. Okay. So now it is the end of this class. So if you like this video, like it and subscribe channel so that you can get more videos. I will see and tell what I have thought. What was the today's thought? Okay. From the adaptations of animals. Habitats are of two types, terrestrial and aquatic. Okay. The animals that live in deserts, there are camels and others. And in adaptation in movement, we animals they have two limbs, forelimbs and hind limbs. Forelimbs in humans, forelimbs to hold objects and hind limbs to walk and run. Okay. Okay. Polar regions we can find polar bears. Insects breed to their spiracles. Okay. And adaptation herbivores have sharp incisors and to pull out plant parts. Okay. And carnivorous have sharp canines to tear the flesh. And omnivorous have eat plant all. Okay. So all. So this was the video.